Okay guys, welcome to Angels of the Earth Tarot. My name is Angel Grace and we are on to the last 4 general readings for the month of November. So this one is for Aquarius guys, for all of you who are Aquarius for the month of November. So let's get straight into it. I've only got about a week and a half before I leave for England, so I'm going to try and get these done before I go. Okay, whoops, one's just come straight out there, and that's the Queen of Wands. Now it just jumped straight out, but that's in the reverse, so that's interesting. Almost like there's some kind of something that you've immediately, I feel like some kind of passion, something that you've got a lot of passion about, but it's not happening for you, and that's going to be the general energy for this reading. Or at least a big part of it, okay? There's something that you may have really wanted to get moving and you're finding it really difficult. So we'll just leave that one there for the moment. Pop it there, you might be able to see it a bit better. There we go. Okay, let's have a look and just see what is in November's energies for you, okay? So we'll cut the deck. Now, yeah, for a lot of you there's a 6 of Pentacles here on the bottom, so it's almost like there's something that you needed some kind of interaction with someone else to make this successful. Now this may be something that you've been wanting to do during the month of November, but it may be in the future. But there's something here that you need someone else's interaction with, someone else's help, interaction, or so it's not just something alone that you want to do alone. Okay, that's the general energy. Underneath here we have the Judgment card, which is almost like for some of you, you may have done this before. Maybe that you've done this before, but you need someone else's help to make it successful. There's some indecision here, some decision making, something that you've still got to work out here. Yeah, it could be also something that has you've tried before, but it's come crumbling down. It's not worked. Something happened, and so it wasn't successful, and that's maybe why you need someone else's help in this. You have to make it go ahead. Yeah, to make it be successful. So there's the passion. You've got it for it, but it's just that you need someone else's help to get this up and running. Now, for some of you, because it's wands, it could be a project, it could be something, or it could be a job related to your job. There's something you've got a strong desire here to get moving, get working on, or succeed at. Yeah. Okay. Now let's get your first 5 general energies. Oh, not general energies. Your first 5 cards out. We've got 8 of Swords. This is being caught up in your head. This could be regarding this situation here, but it doesn't have to be. Okay. There's something's been pretty heavy. Because of the 10 of Swords, it's almost you feel here that like you've felt like you just want to give up on it. It's too heavy. It's too much. And I really do believe that it's involving others. It's not just yourself. So we've got the Page of Cups here. It requires at least a small input by somebody to help. Or if it's not help, whatever situation it is, it's required some interaction with someone else, on at least a small part of it. Perhaps this is why it's not moved ahead, because you haven't received this. You do want it to sort of sort itself out here, because we've got the 6 of Swords, but it's in the reverse, so it's not moving anywhere. You're stagnant, you're stuck, and you're finding it rough. Yeah. And whatever the situation is, you feel that if you got this if you had this help with this, or if things moved ahead as you wanted them to, I feel like this person or this someone needs to put in here, then it will help you stand on your own 2 feet and gain your you'll get your self-confidence back. Financially you'll be able to stand on your own 2 feet and look after yourself properly. So you feel like it will move you forward, and you'll be able to have everything sorted. Yeah. You'll be able to deal with everything, whatever it is that you're surrounded by, that you're trying to deal with. But you need someone's input here, or something. You need something here, even if it's a small way, but it will be a big benefit to you. So you're waiting on something. You're waiting on something. Let's have a look at the next 5 cards and see what else comes out. It's for the month of November. The month of November. Okay. Page of Swords. You see, this. I do feel with this Page of Swords coming out that something's going to come in. You're going to get your message. You're going to get your help, your assistance here, whatever you need, the information or whatever. But it's going to come in when you're not expecting it. So it could be like when finally given up. This is going to change things for you. So during the month of November, not at the beginning, but during the month of November, things are going to move ahead for you. Yeah, you'll be leaving this behind. This you'll be moving. There's a shift here. This is the end. This is the end. Oh yeah, look at this Death card. New beginning. 9 of Cups. Okay, so if the 9 of Cups was in the upright, then this would be a wish. You're still wishing for it. You won't need to wish for it anymore. It's gonna happen during November. This move ahead is going to happen. This information's coming in. Yeah, you're going to get if you're waiting financially for something to come, you're going to get it. If it's a job or whatever, I can feel like towards the end of November it's going to happen for you guys. So yeah, it's going to help you. It's right up till now you've sort of been like hanging back, yeah, trying to be patient about it. You won't need to be anymore. Your patience is playing out for you really, really well. In other words, you've been showing patience. You've held yourself back and waiting. I almost feel like you have been doing work on yourself in this respect. Perhaps you haven't been really, really good at that before, but I do feel that you've been really putting effort into, doing things the right way, not just rushing ahead. You sort of held back, and you've been seriously patient here, and you've learnt lessons along the way through this, from this, yeah, that it hasn't, even though it hasn't happened the way you wanted it to happen, you have learnt things along the way, which is good for us all. Yeah, so it's been stuck. It's sort of been on pause, on hold, but you've learnt from this. It's allowed you to develop, and I know sometimes this is really uncomfortable, but it's allowed you to develop certain aspects of yourself, so that in the future you won't repeat any negative things that have held you back before. Yeah, this has been a process that has helped you to learn lessons from this. Yeah, this card here was just dropped out the bottom of the pack, the Hanged Man. It's like it's helped you, this whole situation has helped you gain a new way of looking at things. Yeah, and you certainly will do once this comes to completion. Once this develops for you in the month of November, you certainly will see things from a different viewpoint, a different stance, or a different angle. Yeah, definite movement here. Look, this is going ahead. It's starting. It's moving ahead during the month of November for you. Now, that's not to say, we've got the Moon card here, that's not to say, now it's suddenly happened for you in November. You may have a few fears. You may sort of think, oh gosh, it's actually going to happen now for me during November. And so, then we want something. Sometimes we want something really, really badly. And then when it actually happens, we think, oh gosh. And it's sort of like, those little fears come up and we think, oh, we weren't ready for this or whatever, but you're going to be okay, and this is quite natural. Let's get another 5 cards for the last week. Okay. Oh yeah. So if there's anything where you have I do, with this card, this is the wish card, so this is the star card. So I sort of feel like there are going to be certain areas to yourself personally now at the end of November where they will require some kind of healing to allow yourself to move smoothly from this situation in these cards here behind that you've been facing for such a long time, and actually move ahead. In other words, change this energy from the Queen of Wands in the reverse to actually making a success of you, whatever it is that you've been working on, thinking on, wanting. And it's going to require some change in your energy. So be prepared for that, okay? Be prepared for that. There's going to be a need for a little bit of healing in those. There's going to be always some negative, even the fears, natural fears that we have. So be prepared to look after yourself and care for yourself and your own well-being throughout this. This is this star card's reminding you. This is something you've wanted to be settled for a long time or to move ahead with. Now it's here. Remember to take care of yourself. Yeah. Again, the Magician card. Remind yourself when you have these fears here, remind yourself that you do have what it takes to move this situation forward. Okay, whatever it is, you do have it. Be confident that you do have the tools needed to move this situation forward successfully in your life. Yeah, here we go. 3 of Wands. This is success in moving forward. Now for some of you it may involve a move. Okay, sometimes the 3 of Wands includes a move, but it's definitely a shift somewhere in your life in some respect. And there's this Page of Wands coming in again. You will be taking off, and it may not be all at once during the month of November, so it might go into the new year before this is finally, in its total success, but completion, but the Page of Wands says during the end of November, things are going to start taking off for you. You're going to start getting that passion again back for what it is that you've been wanting to move forward for a while. So this person or this situation is going to come forward. Someone's going to come in and help give you what you need, whether it's information or some physical help, whatever it is that you've been waiting for. That's going to happen during November, and things are going to start taking off towards the end of November for you. Remember, this is a warning from your guides. Remember, don't let it become overwhelming and then all crumble again like last time, okay? So just remember, don't take it on too much all at once. I know you have a lot of desire and enthusiasm for whatever it is in your life that you want to move forward. Don't let it just, okay, so this is what I say, a lot of desire, enthusiasm, Ace of Wands. We don't want it to all crumble again, so be careful, watch out for, anything that is seemingly a negative influence along the way as you go. Be careful, don't just jump straight in. Be careful for any, some people are dishonest. 7 of Swords here, dishonest. Be careful, be strategic, use your intuition, don't just jump in headlong. Because we don't want disputes, we don't want a negative energy to come back in again. We don't want it just to end again. Like I do strongly feel that this situation has happened before for a lot of you, where you've tried to achieve this before and it's not worked out, and it's ended up with you just pulling back into your own energy. But here is a chance here. Ace of Cups is something you really, really love and you really, really want to do. So the warning here from Spirit for this, well, it's not a warning, it's sort of like a you don't want it all to just implode again and just, I feel like for a lot of you it's not been successful before, like I said. So watch out for any dishonesty as you go through here. This is the guidance that your guides are giving you here. Watch out for any dishonesty on the part of people. Just be careful as you go. Don't get involved in anything, any disputes or chaos or whatever that is, people around you may be carrying on doing. for lack of a better word to say, because that'll hold you back. That'll stop everything. So yeah, and that'll cause you to pull away. But there's a beautiful opportunity coming here for this to all move ahead for you right during the end of November. I see this sort of happening, developing, and it'll only, you know, start a little bit. It's still got a long way to go, but I can see it all moving ahead for you. This is beautiful, beautiful. This will give you your confidence back again. So I hope this is this whole thing is right through all of this. So it's just, yeah, love it, love it. Be patient a little bit more, and it's all going to happen for you. Okay, guys, whatever it is, going to resonate for you in different ways, because you're all different people. There's all different energies, but yeah, resolution is coming to this situation for you. So thank you for joining me here on Angels of the Earth Tarot. I will be in England. Well, actually probably be in England when I've actually put this reading up for you guys. I'm travelling at the end of October. Doing these readings a little bit early to make sure that they're done. And if this resonates for you guys, please do like the video, because then it goes to a wider audience, and you're very welcome to subscribe to our channel as well for further videos in the future. So until then, bye for now.